This is Christine
and Matt
and Chloe, and we're here to tell you about our house buying story. Do you want to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay, well, I thought it was needed because we have different perspectives on the kind of priorities that we wanted, like what your top 10 was and my top 10. I mean, that was a negotiation, I think, for us, for some of it. But I knew for me that we needed something recorded and another party that was outside of us to remind us what those were.
I think it was good from the perspective of what Christina was saying too, in terms of putting something on paper and coming to an agreement and going through that process with Sarah of, you know, what really is important to both of us. And I think there are also things in there with us not knowing the area well, and Christine being from the West Coast and not understanding basements and yards and upkeep the same way of here too, so that also helps.
You fall in love with this house, it has so much potential, and you know it's going to get nabbed up. But then also, always good to have a realtor because we get all excited, let's put an offer, but then it's that, well, don't forget, you have to go through the inspection process. There are things that we don't see, you know, with the naked eye that we need to consider in this whole process. So that was a huge learning experience. So that day, we went to the Heritage Hill area and we saw this cute Victorian house.
Built in 1893 or something.
I think we fell in love with the character of it, but when we we saw it, we walked through it first.
Well, Sarah helped us realize it was overpriced,
and then,
number one.
Right,
and number two,
yeah,
how much work it probably really needed.
Yeah.
But
and really, was it the right house for us with all that work, given the time frame that we were also in? You're feeling that pressure of the market going so fast and everybody's buying and snatching houses left and right within days, and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, am I going to find a house that's before it gets nabbed up,
right, that
we love, and now we're going to go in a competing frenzy with another set of buyers? That was always, you know, that little pressure in the back, but it worked out perfect because after walking away from that house, we walked out to the car, and that's when Sarah said, oh, there's one more house, it's not occupied, let's just go see it. And I'm like, all right, let's just see it.
Yeah. And it was late too. Mm-hmm, so we got here, went through this house really fast for the most part, and then remember being in the backyard still trying to figure out where the property lines were. And it was so dark, and then we still ended up, you know, putting in the offer, obviously.
And that's what Sarah gives us the confidence to go, okay, you guys can try this. We could try this and see where it goes. So then we went below a little bit, and then they countered, and then we were like, okay, we would like some improvements to the house, and then
we bought a house.
That's a good one.
I think it's kind of lumped into two things, but it's know, you know, what your top 10 is, and know your financial limitations around that. Those two things.
I think advice, keeping an open mind, because what we set out to look for in a house, I'll say it's not the ranch style home that we anticipated. It ended up being even cooler, I think.
If you go through the process and you look at enough places and understand what you want, I think you'll be happy with what you have.